Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to join our first round of the IIWU Live. Okay, today we are very happy to have KK to join as a guest speaker to share a little bit about his current situation, and then maybe in the coming days we have the different kind of interaction, different opinion from different party. So I want to introduce myself first. Okay, so I'm Aaron. Actually, I'm stationed in Hong Kong, and I'm not the founder. I'm the organizer. I have a channel. The name is the SV Entertainment. SV means the survival entertainment. It means that no matter we are very hard today for our job, our life, or something like that. But actually, we need to be very optimistic. So that's why today we want to have more people to join. Okay. So KK, I understand that you have something you want to share with us, but the time is very limited because we only have 20 minutes to finish everything. So maybe I pass the time to KK. Maybe you introduce a little bit about yourself, your current situation. So that's why maybe we have different opinion, different view, different comment to share with you. KK, I pass the time to you.
All right, thank you, Aaron, and hi everyone. My name is Kokun, and you can call me by my initial KK. I am like many of you, IT professional. I work as developers. I work as a solution architect in different role with different company in the past. So so that is a short intro about myself. Aaron, you want me to continue to talk about my current situation or background or?
Yes, okay. I really want you to talk about your current situation because from my agenda, it seems that you have a couple of minutes to talk about yourself. So that's why I can have some kind of the feedback to you. Maybe you just go straight to talk about your current situation.
Yeah, maybe I give more background about myself and what am I doing currently. So like many other IT professionals, I think many of us, like myself, graduated from college, university. Then we follow other people's footsteps and start our career journey working either in an end user environment or a product vendor environment to help develop, implement solution addressing business needs. So for my case, I've been building solution on different platforms such as Microsoft, IBM, Oracle, and also on different technologies on programming languages such as Java, JavaScript, and then involved in architecture such as J2EE, .NET, and now recently a lot on the cloud native technologies. So for every platform I am working on, I come to realize that there is no one product or platform that is what we call perfect. So there are always something that is a better fit for different requirements. All right, so that's how I look at it. So I think being IT professional like myself, we need to be curious all the time about what else out there, and which is good and best fit for each type or different type of requirement. So to as an IT professional, I would like to think that way, that I am not supposed to be a blind follower on any specific product or technology, and you need to keep explore so that you are always equip yourself with different tools, skills, or knowledge to be able to build something efficiently for the business requirement. So for me, I am always ambitious to build my own product platform, right? So that is me. Besides working as playing a role in the corporate, for example, I like to spend some time to think of, if I were the product owner or the product architect, how I want to build the product platform in my way or in a different way or different method. So, and I take that as an opportunity to learn and build a product of my own, maybe using different technology, right? So so that's how I look at as an IT professional, what I think is right to do besides working in a role for any corporations or working on any projects. I always take the opportunity to learn something else.
Yes,
Yeah,
you still have a couple of minutes to talk about your challenge. Okay, so what's the current situation, or maybe the challenge, or what was the expectation in the coming not few days, in the coming few years?
Yep.
Because you do have a very good experience in application development, and I do believe that you work in the corporate world for a quite long time, so that's why you understand
Yes.
the expectation, the view from the user, from the developer, or maybe from the software vendor perspective. So that's why you believe that you could do something, or maybe build a solution which is a
Yes.
much better way. Okay, can you tell
Yes,
me a little
exactly.
bit
That's what
about? Yeah.
Exactly, that's how I look at it. And like what I shared, actually along my career path, I've been trying to build a product platform of my own. And I think I'm hoping that one day I can, bring this to the market, to start to do some business development, where I can actually make use of this platform to help building solutions to address some of the business challenges. So that is the current situation where, while working for other company, at the same time, I spend some time to build something of my own. And I think so far is what I shared. You can tell that I'm very focused on the technical aspect as well. I hope that, and I think what I have now, a software platform that is, I think that's how I look at it, is ready to go to market. So I'm start to exploring and learning and looking for partnership opportunity to bring this product platform to the next level, right? Looking at either by bootstrapping or getting investment to sort of roll it out to the market. So that is what I hope. What's next for me?
Okay.
So after all, I think it's been building solution on platform like Microsoft, AWS, on other product platform, right? So moving forward, I'm hoping that what I've been building here, a product platform, can be a platform that I use to implement solutions for some of the businesses, some of the customers that I've engaged in the past as well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I have some basic understanding about your current situation. To the best of my understanding, that most likely for the application developer, the software developer, they can
Yes.
do multiple things at the same time. Let's say, for example, you work for some company, but of course you have some idea, or maybe you have some experience after discussing with some of the customers. So that's why you know that there's a gap in the market. Maybe you can do a much better solution to address the issue. But the solution may be just a part of the puzzle. Okay, it's small pieces of the puzzle, not the whole picture. But from the another perspective, that maybe is the most suitable solution nowadays. As you know, that now there's a lot of the cloud services. Maybe some of the cloud services just address one of them. Let's say, for example, some companies, some independent software vendors just focus on the application programming interface, the API. So that's why a lot of the company can leverage the API platform to connect to other systems, to leverage other system instead of to build everything from scratch. I'm not sure whether your solution is what kind of the solution is it only a from the technical perspective, only address a technical problem, or no, your solution is a very typical one, just like the Microsoft Power Platform or whatever. Can you tell me a little bit about your current solution, the address the main focus?
Okay, I give you an example of one of the components that I was trying to build, and it's actually already platform. Not the right time to share today, but I give you an example. Like, when building solution, a lot of time we need to build API, because for microservices, well, you need to build endpoint API, right? So how do you build it? You write code and then you deploy using containers, right? Or microservices or serverless function like Lambda on AWS, or serverless function on the Azure platform, for example, right? So to do that, you need to write code using Python or Node.js or other languages, right? So what I think the right way is a simple way of building API, or anyone, even the citizen developer, will be able to build the API they want without writing code. So I was developing a interface for drag and drop to define. For example, I define an API, say, okay, I want an API with a get or post method. And this API's URL should be, endpoint should be at this URL, for example, right? If it is a post, then you will need to provide a payload when you call the API, right? And you define the API, and that next step is you do drag and drop. First thing is you like designing a workflow, right? So first step is, okay, I'll get some, I will get the body, the payload content that you pass in. And then what is the next step I want to do? So by using a drag and drop definition on how you want to process this data, getting data from another platform or from background to return the result of the API without even writing code, right? So that is what I have built. And I'm currently in the process of enabling or leveraging the AI technology to build something similar as well. For example, you are just talking to the bot, my application builder bot, to say that, okay, I want to build an application. Can you build me a form of web form to capture a customer feedback, for example? Then the AI will go through the backend to search for a sample customer feedback form and present it to you. Okay, this is a sample of a customer feedback form with the fields of this and that, right? So if you're happy with that, you say, okay, this is exactly what I want. Can you build a form for me based on that example? And the application builder will actually build the form for you and present the URL to you that, okay, the form is ready. And now you can use the form to capture the customer feedback, right? So that is also in progress, and is, instead of AI, now we talk a lot about on AI to help us writing code. But I want to bring this to a step even beyond this. AI to build us application without us need to worry about the code. So that's what I want to achieve. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what I'm building right now. So the app generator is actually powered by AI to help you build electronic form, to help you build API. So the bot will actually ask you, in your application environment, you actually have a database of customer feedback. So do you want me to also, after capture the data to create or to save this feedback into the customer feedback database, or how you want to do it? For example, you want the AI to build, the bot to build API to return customer, a list of customers in certain area, for example. Then the AI will ask you, okay, you actually have you have a customer database in your system. So you want me to get this customer data from this customer database, or you want to, get it from the internet? And then the AI will actually build the API for you without you to worry about how to write code. AI will not return you the code, it will return you the end result of the application that you are trying to build or you ask for. So that is what I'm building right now.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I have a clear understanding about what you are doing right now. I believe that because you have the very good experience to interact with the users, okay, the customer. So that's why you just named that what they expected. Let's say, for example, the customer don't really care about how you build the application. I just want to get the result, make it work.
Yes.
So now you are leveraging the so-called artificial intelligence and have some kind of the development effort to try to make it happen. But I want to ask a very quick question. Okay, do you believe that you can make it in maybe 3 months of time or 3 years of the time?
No, it's almost ready actually. So
okay, yes,
I will have the prototype.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and then a quick demo I'm preparing for a demo on that. Interactive with the AI builder. So you will ask the questions like, can you build me an API? And then okay, I want to build a post method or get method API to get a customer record. And then the AI builder, the application builder will return me an endpoint where, you know, it will show me that, okay, you can just call this endpoint, pass in this parameter, and then it will return you a list of customers. So it will actually build the endpoint, API endpoint for you.
Okay. Yes, I understand that about from the layman's term. Okay, because I'm not a very technical guy. Okay, I expect that if I were the user, so that's why I just ask something, and then the end result will be just show up in front of me, and then I can make the decision. Okay, I love this one, so that's why I love this form, or I love this way to do the job, or something like that. So this is the new way for the users or maybe the customer to expect that the artificial intelligence, your product, can help them to achieve. I understand about this one. I do believe some audience, if they listen about this one, they will approach you to have the some kind of the demonstration or something like that. And the second one, because you mentioned about you really want to have some kind of partner to work with you together. Okay, this one is a little bit not the trickier. It's need to concern.
Okay, let me rephrase this.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase this. I've been focusing very much on the from technical aspect, right? So I didn't spend a lot of time on the business development or how to bring these things to the market. So I think the platform is now ready and up to certain stage and is ready to go market. So I'm now looking for help or partnership, right? So that we can work together to see how to position this platform, you know, to the market, and how to successfully deploy this product or introduce this platform to some of the potential customers here.
Okay, so rich country or maybe rich region, are you interested to start first in Singapore or Malaysia?
Well, I'm based out of Singapore, and I think the low hanging fruit for me should be, you know, in Singapore. But of course, I will not be just limited the market to just Singapore. After all, I think it's a platform where, you know, it should be adaptable easily by in other countries as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I believe that from my perspective, because we are almost running out of the time. Okay, we only have 20 minutes. Okay, if I were you, I will try to start engaging with the so-called business partner. Okay. Business partner, it means that somebody already in the business already. They have their own network, their own customer. It may be easier for you to so-called inject your product solution to the existing customer base. So this is a much more easier. And also because now you only have one person to build the application. I believe that you need to think about, okay, if you move very fast or try to approach a lot of the so-called partner, how can you leverage your bandwidth to make sure that you still have the time to build the application to meet the expectation? As you know, that every day, especially you're talking about AI, they have some new idea to talk to you. And the third one is talking about, do you have any kind of the so-called priority? Let's say, for example, I believe that you should have some experience, maybe in the property management, maybe in the financial services or something like that. Do you have any priority? So that's why the partner can be easily matched with you. Okay, I'm focused in the FSI segment. So that's why you can discuss with them to show them the appropriate demo or something like that. And then everybody can work together to try to push this way to the market, to the customer. Yeah.
Not already, but you are right. Based on my past experiences, I actually help implement some of the solutions or different solutions in different industries. Of course, that will be the domain know-how or, you know, that I have with me. But I think it should be, I would like to, you know, try to build application based on the actual opportunity or requirement that comes to me. So for instance, if you have an opportunity on certain solution that you like to build, then maybe I would like to discuss like, oh, what is the use case and whether or not this platform will be able to, you know, whether or not this platform is suitable to build that kind of solution, right?
Yeah.
And
okay.
Yeah, but right now the solution is very much surrounding productivities, automating business process. As long as automating business process, I think is a best fit for the software product that I'm trying to build here. After all, I think, we talk about electronic form. Someone submit the form, then how the data being persisted to the database, and how to move the process to the next step for processing, for example. So
Okay.
Yeah, it should be surrounding that aspect, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe at finally, I give you my subjective opinion. Okay. I truly understand your current situation. Is that you can build the application, you have the something ready, go to the market, and then you're looking for somebody else help you to do the marketing, business development, or whatever things. Okay, so that's why you can focus on the technical stuff. And of course, in the coming day, maybe your team will be bigger, so that's more developer can help you to do the application development, something like that. So this is the current situation. And then what is the expectation is that somebody else, they have the experience, do the business development, especially in the IT industry. What you mentioned about the automation, artificial intelligence, something like that, should be a good partner for you. But one more very, very important thing is that because I listen about your point is that, okay, if there is any kind of the project, maybe you can discuss with you. So that's why you can build the application. Of course, this is good because you can just try to make sure that your solution is good or suitable in this way for the customer. But I believe that it will be a very dangerous action also. As you know that if unfortunately you have the 2 to 3 customer, and then maybe we'll slow down what you think about, because you need to follow the expectation from the customer. So maybe in the coming days, you need to split 2 parts. One part is that focus on the product development. Another part is that still good because you have the chances to work with the partner and the customer to know a little bit more about the expectation of the user in the market. Split it into the 2 will be much more safety for you. Otherwise, maybe at the end of the day, you will be another system integrator only. Okay, you can never have your own product, your team, and the expectation from the user, the customer, and the partner will be a little bit different. So this is something about from my point. So today, thank you so much for KK to share your current situation, and I believe it in the coming days you will be very successful. And even though I'm not in Singapore, I will try my best to approach you to see whether our user, our customer partner have the chances to work with you in Hong Kong, in the Greater China region, or something like that. Okay, so thank you so much for KK. So let's keep in touch, and then hopefully we can have the chances to know your progress in the next round of the if I were you, round 3 or round 7 or something like that. Okay, so maybe we say bye to the audience. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. See you again.